This is a restaurant Feitoria. For me, the base of my cuisine is the relationship with the producers, so I can have the best products, and we try to use, I would say, 98% of our products that we use are Portuguese, because gastronomy is culture, and I think it's the greatest richness of each country is their own culture, so we try to represent that a little bit. So I'll start off with this first dish, very simple. We're going to use this beautiful Scarlet Shrimp. The heads, we're going to grill it, and the body, we're going to cook it in an oil that we made with different parts of the Scarlet Shrimp, so the oil has the flavor of Scarlet Shrimp, so we're not adding anything else, not olive oil, nothing, just the pure flavor of the shrimp. Here is the body, gently cooked. The heads, so they're grilled, so they have this flavor, the smoky flavor of a grilled seafood. We're going to use this old press. We're just going to press it and take all of the juices out of the heads. So this is like gold coming out. So we really don't need to add any salt because we have so many strong flavors in here. So this is our first dish. Very simple dish, one product only. It's a good way to start, I think. So next dish, we have turbot. We call it Pregado, which is a flat fish. It has a lot of fat, mainly here and here on the face, on the cheek, on the lips. Portugal is the biggest consumer of rice in Europe. So we start with the rice, and the rice is made with a stock of different kinds of shellfish. We have mussels, clams, cockles, and these particular ones we call it percebes. It's a goose barnacle. Again, for us, it's important to reduce the level of intensity of salt. We just use traditional salt and sea salt. We dehydrated some seaweed, and we're going to put our beautiful shellfish on top, a little bit of each. We have these beautiful ones called codium, and codium, for me, tastes like percebes, but it's vegetable. So sometimes we play around and we say these are vegetable percebes. This one is called old lady's hair. Sounds better in Portuguese, cabelo de velha, and sea lettuce. Of course, turbot on the side. And to finish it, we put sauce made with alvarinho, which is a kind of grape that are from the region of Vinho Verde. So again, not that many flavors, and I think that somehow Portugal is represented in this dish. Okay, next one, we have another fish course. It's Lydia, and this is a fish with a lot of fat contained, so I prefer to eat it raw. Only 3 elements in this dish, which is Lydia, turnips, and almonds. This little rose here, it's made of turnip and Lydia, which is cured in salt with citrus. Then we make this sauce with radish, a little bit of elderflower to give a little bit of perfume, just a little bit of raw trout roe. And I'm going to finish it with gazpacho, we call it. It's like a Spanish gazpacho. It's like a very fresh first starter. That's it. For me, one of the dishes when you talk about Portugal, maybe the most well known is Cruzida Portuguesa. Everybody eats cozido at home. It's the traditional dish, I would say. And it's like this huge pot of vegetables, rice, beans, and a lot of meat. Normally, it's the Sunday dish for every family in Portugal. This one represents that. Cracker, this is bread and pork fat. And then we have this piece of ham, and we cut it with the shape of the Portugal map. And here we have a broth of the cozido, and just take the broth of it, and we put our country on top. The whole country represented in this, so we call it Portugal in one dish only. Last dish, we call it the slaughter of the pig. which is maybe the most traditional feast that we have here in Portugal. Mainly is where families get together, neighbors get together for one particular family to kill the pig that they breed for the whole year. And then they will take all the parts of the pig and they will put it in salt and preserve it for the winter. When you kill the pig on that day, on the same day, because the meat, we call it green meat, it's not ready to eat, it has to mature a little bit. You just eat the heart, the liver. In my father's village, they would grill the heart of the pig, so I have the heart of a vegetable to represent the heart that they would eat in the celebration. And of course you have the piece of the meat. In the plate we'll put a sauce made with the blood of the animal. And what you see and would you say that is the blood, it's actually beetroot, so it's a vegetable blood. So we have the combination of these two worlds, animal and vegetable, to represent one of the biggest and bloodiest traditions of the Portuguese people. Of course, to finish it, just to give you the idea of the grill and the fires that they light up on that celebration, while you eat, you're feeling it like you were there and being part of that feast.